Hi, and good morning. I'm sharing my screen.
Good morning.
Okay, is everyone able to see my screen? I'm able to hear.
Yes.
Okay. Yesterday we have seen about with the something like CSS tag name, how we can provide the CSS. It means something mainly we have seen the internal CSS. Internal CSS. The same internal CSS something like how we can create something like our nav links and all just like the navigation between one to one. Those are like we can see now like how we can see it. The internal only like we can see like one more example for that like how we can this is with parent mappings. Then the example name so that like we can create our thing and like we can provide our CSS to just like how it will navigate between one to one. Let's see the HTML row tag. I'm going to create a body first so that you guys can understand what the purpose of it like we are writing it. Okay. Actually, I have created a something like multiple now links that just like multiple buttons. Let's see like I'm creating a home about us content page services and just like login register and tools. Something like whatever you want it, something like you can put it. Okay, for each and everything, like I'm giving a different href. No, I created the like UL tags with the different things, and for that, just like we need to provide the CSS for the just like if you see now in a browser. See, like it's really like it's everything like at least it's okay off, but I made in the just like in the same line in line. For that, how you can provide it, or you will tag the space and li tag space anchor tag. It means like it's done for children applying the CSS purpose. Applying the CSS for the children. Twenty pixel. Take the refresh and means like no underline should be there. The scene of the underlines will go off. Display inline and padding is 20 pixels for each and in between something like for each and every element. It means for the every list, like I'm giving as a padding as 20 pixels. For that another list now I'm going to provide the background color for each and everything. Which is the color you want to put it, you can put it. Okay. If you see now, it's created the nav bar. It's created the nav bar. And suppose if you want to put some like while hovering, like if you want to provide some CSS, you can. That also feature is available in the I mean like CSS for colon hover. That isn't just like dynamically while hovering, it will apply the CSS at active time. Like both the time, something I need to put in the background as a blue color. While hovering on each thing, like it's becoming a blue color. That is the way like how we can provide the CSS something like the pseudo elements or pseudo classes based on the child or just like everything like you can write it. You can see like I will show like if you see now I put a young child of just like two. It means like what are the list is there that on that just like it will find the second element and it will apply the CSS. So if you put as F6, if you see now that is the way. Or just like if you want to put for first child, we see for first. If you put for the last, it will apply for the last. That is all the things something like it which is available by the CSS. It will be allowing us to just like perform these type of operations with the pseudo elements and pseudo classes. pseudo elements and pseudo classes. Just like any property, something like the first line and first character, for everything like you can specify our section, something like based on each thing. How can you apply the CSS that are all like which will coming under our sort of classes. Pseudo class means something like it is easy to define.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Define special state.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
You can do something like most of the time.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah. Can you please go back to the code one?
yeah, yeah, please.
Yeah. So no, no, from the top.
Okay,
Yeah, from ULLIA. I'm not understanding this code. It's like somewhat confusing. Can you
okay,
explain one
okay,
more
okay.
time?
No problem. Yeah, this is nothing like just what we are doing it like if you see now for the body tag UL is the children, right?
Yeah.
For the UL tag LI is the children, right? For
Yes.
LI tag A is the children.
Yeah.
However, our children hierarchy will be there from the parent. In the same way, I am applying the CSS. From the UL tag, I am finding an LI tag. From the LI tag, I am finding an A tag, anchor tag. For that, like it is getting an applied. This coloring is something like for the text color, font size means for our font, text decoration in the sense for default for the anchor tags or underline will come right for removing the underline we will be providing an something like text decoration.
Okay.
And if you see here from the UL to LI, it means something like another list to list items we are providing as display inline. It means something instead of line by line, it should become in the inline. For that, that's why like we have specified that one. If you see now here, after applying the children to children, we are applying for the main tag that is an UL, another list. Total background color we have set it as a black and with the width as 100% position as fixed. It means like if you're scrolling also, that should not move. That's why we have put it as a fixed one. And if you see now,
What
this
is
is
it?
the
What is
yeah,
the
yeah.
position? Can you repeat one more time?
Yeah, position fixed means something like we cannot scroll at all. Like if you created a position as a fixed now, you cannot move
Mm.
at all. Like while scrolling and all while doing any other thing, something like it won't move it. Yeah, that position
Okay.
part I will cover in this today only so that you guys will have more clarity. Okay.
Mm.
Now like I'm going with the pseudo classes.
Mm.
Pseudo classes in the sense dynamically doing for a particular element something like what I did for the UL space li tag colon hover. It means while I am hovering it, it's changing it to the blue color. Suppose
Mm.
I have put it as a active also, so I'm removing here. I'm putting in one more CSS for that, so you guys will have more clarity on that. Like if you see, we see now while clicking, I'm doing it like it's becoming a pink. It means whenever the click is happening, that time it will become as active.
Mm.
I will explain. I will explain. We see now, whenever our hyperlink is getting finded, that it's automatically set as a yellow. It means whenever the anchor tag like link is getting finded, it's auto set as a yellow color. But if I'm clicking on it, like it's changing to our orange color.
Yeah, yeah. So hover in the sense once we move the cursor on that
Correct,
particular,
correct. However, in the
yeah,
sense
the
like
color
if you
will come.
move our cursor to the top,
Mhm.
so that it will become as a that one, like
Blue color.
yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Just if
Okay,
you see now,
understood.
if you're hovering, that isn't highlighting it.
Yeah, yeah. So active, the next one is
Active in the sense like while clicking on it, like it will become as active.
we. Oh, yeah. Okay.
And
Yeah,
if
understood.
you're trying to visit it, that will be just like different color, like we have put it like.
Yeah. Okay.
It means something like sometimes it becoming that I mean like orange and white. We're not able to seeing difference. That is the way like how we will do it. Like if you see that in all events, no, this is an all like
Mm-hmm.
will come under pseudo classes. This and all like
Okay.
it will coming under pseudo classes.
Yeah. Okay.
And that whatever I have put as something like first child, last child, right? That is and also like it will coming under pseudo classes itself, right?
Oh, actually, that's the main doubt.
Yeah. Okay.
Have you mentioned that last child, first child?
Yeah, yeah. That I will specify. Let me put here something like some notes for you guys so that like after that I will explain.
No, okay.
Okay. Actually, first main thing is something like we can style an element when a user mouses over it. It means like whenever you are trying to hover on a particular element, that time it will become as a hover. And style visited and unvisited things differently. And stallion element when it get focus. These are all things something like we can achieve it something like with our pseudo elements. I mean the pseudo classes. The syntax mean how it looks like. Particular selector, either tag selector or class selector or anything. Colon pseudo class. And we can provide here property and value. This is the syntax for that. How we need to apply it. In the anchor tag, how many things like we can write it? Like I'm putting in, for example, for you guys for the more clarity purpose, a colon link. It means like I have already shown with the like background as a yellow color. It means like if you're not visited, it like it will become as a same like this color only by default it will be there. And next, visitor link. For each and everything like I'm writing a definition so that like it's an unvisited link. Next is something like visitor link. A column visited. This is our something like pseudo class so that for that like we can provide I mean like color or background color or something like whatever the color you want to put it you can put it like whenever the visit happen that time like it will change to that. And whenever mouse hover on it, it will be just like a column hover. I mean like anchor type whenever you're trying to find it. If you're hover on it, I'm setting as a. And next thing something like selected link. If you're clicking on the just like for some other link, that time it will become as a active. these many things like we can do with pseudo classes like this. With just like some class based also we can write it. Like I have put it as tag based selector. Like you can put something like for the div, for the just like dot class name, however. That and all like we can do it like everything is possible, something like we can do it like, for example, something we can do it like, but after this one like I'm put something like some text I will write it and just like I will putting as dynamically visible. I'm putting as a hover on me so that like by default I'm going to put as something like figure that's something like, for that CSS I'm going to put it something like paragraph. By default like we have seen already this display property display as an means something like not visible, and background color as a red, some padding as 20 pixel. And now while hovering on the div column hover, I need to apply for the p tag. I'm putting as display as a black. You see, we should not give the space after the colon. We see now, whenever I'm hovering on it, by default dynamically, it's showing my content in the red color. You see now, while hovering on it, Chendu, I am here, this text is coming. How it's coming? With the help of this paragraph tag, I have hidden by default. I have made as a display none with some CSS. Whenever I am hovering on the particular div, I am opening the paragraph tag display as a black. Is it clear? With the help of pseudo class hover. Like that in the all like link and all like everything like you can do it. That is with the help of pseudo classes it's possible. And we got it out how we can provide something like first child or last child things. It means for the UL there are multiple li tags, right? For the UL there are multiple li tags, right? Based on that we can take a order and we can provide sometimes something like if you want apply for the first element, for example first child. It means in the UL li tags I need to apply for the li first tag, that will be just like first child. So it is I applied with the first child. It means, for example, color text as a blue. Okay, something color, why is it not playing it? Due to this, like we have applied already, right? ULLI A tag, that one. That's why that's not getting applied. So that's why it's not getting applied. Already our color has been applied, right? That's why it's not getting applied. Suppose if you want to apply for that as well, like we see now for that element, like it's been applied as a green color. However, you want to make the changes, something like for the first shade or last shade or like something like these are all different things. Like okay, it's possible. For applying an first element, final element, the thing you can achieve the first shade. This is the thing how our pseudo classes it will be working. How our pseudo classes it will be working. Next is something like pseudo elements. It is just like using for to specify the stale parts of an element. Some parts of the element like we can provide the CSS. Like we can do something like for the first tail for the first element or just like first letter or first element or first line. Insert content before or after, like everything like that and all like it's possible here. First letter or line or of an element. And one more thing like you can do it, insert some content before or after content of an element. This is also same, syntax is same, like however we have put it, right? Something like selector, colon, pseudo class, like this, like pseudo class, and that one we can specify it. And for this, something like instead of like single colon, it is a double colon. For our just like pseudo element, like it will be double colon. But the pseudo classes, it is a single colon. And if we see now, we can specify our own way. However, you want to apply for something like so. Let me put create a my like paragraph tag with multiple things. You can put in the span tag itself like okay. Let me put with the just like a any tag something like which it will be just like multiple lines. if you put it in this current right, that's why like it's not like it's this thing is there, right? For this, suppose if I want to put for the something like for first line, for this, suppose if I want to put for something like first line, okay, see now, I have applied as a, for the first line, color as a black color as a black color, background as orange. This one is a small case. That one, like however you want it, like you can put over something like. Let me put the small caps so that like you guys will have more clarity. If you see now, first line it's made as a capital letters, all the things. First line it's made as capital letters, small down line it is there with the small letters. This is with the pseudo elements. This is with the pseudo elements. Like font properties, colors, backgrounds, word spacings, letter spacings, vertical line, text transforms, line height, clear. This and all like we can do it like that is the way how we can put it. In the for the first line, like me put for the first letter. We see now for the only one letter it's been applied. For only one letter it's been applied. Same way, like for suppose if you want to put some content, if you want to put some content either before or after the something like we can put also before before I'm putting as a content. That's not getting applied like that. We see now before this content like Chendu been added here also same. Suppose if you want to add after the something just like I have added my Chendu ready content, it's been like you see now at the last like it's been added. We see now. Suppose if you want to add either after or before, either you can add the URLs also something like some images also you can put it. For the email like what we need to do URL of our email like you can specify like. So let me put some screenshot and just like copy paste the URL path. Let me take the image and put it on the same path on the CSS. We see now the path is not taken properly. If we see now after my content, after this content, like after the thing, like I have loaded the image with a simple CSS. We haven't written any HTML things directly. I have written with the CSS pseudo elements. CSS pseudo elements. Any doubts up to now? If any doubts, you guys can please ask. Like, okay, I will take as a no. And one more like marker property is there. Colon marker. This marker I will show in the different examples so that you guys will see. Like already we have already CSS on the top. Let me copy the simple another list thing. We see now that whatever like our bullets is showing like it's become as a red because like we have put it as color as a red. Font size is 23 pixel. It means like just like for marker in the sense that bullet symbols like 1 to 3 are just like with another list or the list same thing like order list. I'm putting with the one more thing like with the order diagram. We see now that is not like it's become as a thing. Just for that is just for the purpose of like we can set our markers either bullets or just like numbering systems like we can provide if you want to provide dynamic CSS for that and we can provide that way. Marker column first line column first character first letter before after this and all like it will be coming out this one and so I mean like this here we are seeing like column first child column nth child of two or anything like any number of things something like we can pass it like the next child of odd that and all like it will be coming like odd or even or anything like we can achieve everything. Today we are seeing about just like pseudo classes, pseudo elements, how we can apply different CSS. And in the today's class, like, we have missed something just like how can we link up something like we have created the anchor tag links, right? Like how can we give the link up? How can you give the link up? Like by clicking on anchor tag HR, based on the ID. If you see here, like we have created all the things something like the anchor tag. It's just like the dash home, everything, right? Like I'm going to create now something like our section tag. It's not a selection, it's a section. ID as a home. If you click on the home, like whenever like we are putting like this something like this is ID as a home, right? That one like auto like it's coming as that whenever the ash home, like whenever you click on this one, it's going to about, right? Like it's there only. But if you put as something like multiple sections, tomorrow I will show it like if how it will be auto navigating it, like while clicking on something, how it will go automatically to just like navigate from the particular content to content, how it is getting generated. That now like tomorrow example, like we can see that things. Any doubts after today's class? If there is no doubt, like we can meet tomorrow. And thank you so much for all of you for joining. Have a great day.